I believe the best place in Sweden is the West Coast because of the great nature that we have. Crystal clear water, which is super cold and very nice for the fish and shellfish and everything that grows around it. The seaweed and the oysters has a lot of flavor in them, which is it's unique for the Swedish area at least. Umami, I would say, is a big flavor on the West Coast. The seaweed is super interesting to work with because it has a lot of seasons, exactly like vegetables, but the season is quite opposite. It grows in the winter time when it's very cold in the water. We try to harvest a lot on the spring and then use it maybe dried or pickled or cooked and freezed. For me, it's a lot about finding products around you, and instead of taking the products to another place, like a big town, you can come to the place and experience the products right away from the ocean. Eating a herring plate with potatoes and sour cream and brown butter together with a cold beer and a snaps is very traditional West Coast that I love.
I love seaweed because it's a local ingredient, of course. And the more the pick, the cleaner the ocean gets. But it's also very beautiful and it's free. My name is Jesper. I'm the CEO of Smögen Ale, which is a marine brewery on the island of Smögen in Sweden. Growing up close to the ocean, I started diving in when I was 14 years old, so seaweed and fish and seafood always been very natural for me. And when I got the question if I wanted to be a part of the brewery, I instantly said yes. What's unique about our brewery is that we focus on local ingredients. There's a lot of microbreweries in Sweden and all over the world, and we want to be unique, but we also want to be trustworthy with our product. So what we add is kelp, Irish moss, bladderwrack, and mussel shells. Not because we want the beer to taste like the ocean, it actually is to enhance the flavors and enrich different types of tastes in the beer. Sustainability for us is very important because we take our ingredients from the ocean and we also want to keep the ocean healthy. There are a lot of small local producers for seafood and for us as beer. What we can do out here on the small island is to be a part of a circular economy and work for better sustainability.
My name is Thomas Sjögren and I run a seaweed company, Catch-a-Lot, in Grebbestad, Sweden, and I teach how to forage seaweed and how to cook them and so on. Seaweeds are so unique, I think, because you can do so many things with it, and it's also so good for the environment, the air and the ocean. Of course, you can do very tasty food, scented drinks. You can also do everything from medicine to plastic bags and petrol to run your car. You can do toothpaste. You can do so many things with seaweed. I think seaweed is the future of food because it do contains protein, and we have a hunting for protein, and it also contains nutritious things like iodine and other minerals and so on that we really need.
The drinkable country is a spin-off on the edible country, which showcases the beauty of the Swedish nature. In Sweden we have the freedom to roam, which means that you can go out in the forest and around the cliffs and pick some ingredients for yourself to use in your cocktails and food. Today we picked some junipers, some pine needles, some seaweed and some wood sorrel that we're going to use in our dish and cocktail. And this is just a few of the beautiful ingredients you find during this season. The drink I'm making is made with wood sorrel that I've picked out here on the west coast. We also have some rhubarbs in it, so we made a rhubarb syrup with some fresh rhubarbs and sugar, and we also have some lemon juice and soda. Drinkable country is available for everyone to experience. They have tables across all of Sweden and you can book it online. At those tables you can enjoy a beautiful meal and some nice cocktails that are prepared outside.